Since Pythagoras, we've known that there are many math-related factors of music. However, researchers are finding that the spatial temporal reasoning that is required for math is very similar to that of music. In fact, one study showed that mathematicians couldn't concentrate on math in the same way that they normally can while they were listening to music. This shows that the cognitive processes of mathematics are very similar to that of music.
Does Mozart make you smarter? The Mozart effect answers this question. Researchers are studying the effect of listening to Mozart piano sonatas before taking spatial reasoning tests. They have discovered that there is some correlations between listening to the music and higher test scores. However, there are some problems with this study. Some people believe that listening to the music warms up the transmitters in the brain. If there's any interruption while listening to the music, then the effect of the music is lost. Some people also believe that the music puts you in the mood to take the test. Alexis Droke argues that the spatial tests needed for the effect to work require mentally rotating an image. She also argued that music instruction is the key, not just listening to Mozart. Today, scientists and researchers are still arguing whether listening to Mozart has an effect on intelligence and spatial reasoning.
Alicia, tell me about all of your musical prowess.
I can't get it out of my audiation. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi.
Wait a sec. Not that kind of therapy.
Music therapy was first experimented with during World War I and World War II. Veterans who were in the hospital surprisingly developed extreme responses when listening to music, indicating improvements in both their mental and physical health. Music therapy as an actual discipline didn't come around, though, until 1944, when Michigan State University developed it as part of their program. Today, many different patients diagnosed with a variety of diseases and illnesses benefit from music therapy. Take Parkinson's disease, for example. Many people with Parkinson's disease have a hard time moving, getting up, moving around, using their physical facilities, using their hands, moving like that. However, Parkinson's patients, when listening to music that is very legato, find that they can get up easily and move fluidly, rather than being confined by their physical disease. Interestingly enough, Parkinson's patients, when with another person, can fall in step with that person and move alongside them. It seems for most researchers that for Parkinson's patients, they feed off of the rhythm of another person, or in music therapy's case, the rhythm of the music. Not only can music therapy help those who are older, but it can also help those who are younger with disabilities as well. For example, autism affects 4 out of every 10,000 children. Autism is characterized by an inability to communicate well with others and develop interpersonal relationships. Music can be used as a way of nonverbal communication, enabling these students a way to communicate with their peers and learn in a classroom environment.
Excuse me? What does all this brain stuff have to do with music education?
A great question. Since you asked.
The developmental effects and activity levels of the brain as a result of music demonstrate that music is important, even vital, in humans' lives. Music education in the school systems provides every child with the developmental benefits of music in their lives.
By learning how the brain operates and how music affects the brain, we can learn how to teach music to optimize these effects. Also, we can learn how to apply these effects to learning other subjects.
Music therapy and the psychological benefits of music can also be really beneficial in an educational system. They can help a student who's having emotional issues connect with the peers around him. Music can be a great tool for learning.
So remember, since music is so important in our lives and such an important brain activity,
Nailed by the music guy. Nailed by the music guy. Nailed by the music guy.
Music rules!
Music is a product of audiation.
Nailed by the music guy.